And hello everyone, we are starting now with this in the meantime, but realistically, I'm hoping to be able to show you someone else's stream and unmute on Discord. We are with Floki, who's a new joiner, and he's trying to set up a stream so we can take a look at his gameplay and coach him. So there you go. And I'm back, Floki.
Hello.
How do I get to see you play?
Let's see. This is my Twitch, but it's not capitals.
Let me see. Found you. Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Right.
Let me just swap this to this. I should be good to go. Alright, so now people can see your POV as well. For a start, can you drop by and take a look at the build real quick? I mean, I'm pretty sure we've discussed builds already, but...
Okay, so I've got this perks going.
Give me a second.
And I have... okay.
Yeah, the thing is, there's a bit of a delay, of course, right, between the stream and the... Well, between you and the stream, right? So I'm trying to figure out how much delay there is.
Yeah.
Alright, perk tree is good for the carbine.
Yeah, and then I'm using, obviously, this one. This is my bolt pistol.
Okay, looks like, yeah, 20-ish seconds delay at most. Bolt pistol looks fine. Okay, bolt pistol looks fine. And just the tactical perks themselves, though I'm pretty sure you run the...
My chainsaw is just this. These are my tac perks.
Yeah, chainsaw's fine as well. Alright, all perfect for true soloing as tac. So you can, I mean, you've put it to absolute already, but you can just jump into an inferno and start clearing.
Inferno. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Well, it depends. So basically, Inferno's going to be best to practice random encounters. Ballistic Engine's going to be best to practice. No, not Decap Inferno. Yeah. Ballistic Engine's going to be best to practice Terminus encounters quickly.
Yep.
Right, let's see how it goes. Okay, first things first, though, I should have said, go back to Battle Barge.
Yep, okay.
And put yourself on True Solo.
How do I do
that? So when you create the lobby, you'll see there's the option of putting things on private, and just below there's the options of bots being on or off, and you just put like off.
All right. Well, I don't get bots either.
Exactly.
Right. Fair enough.
I mean, the main point of doing solo is basically getting harder situations and the
Yeah.
aggro for all of it, right? Bots do kind of relieve some aggro off of you. So you see here, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, I finally figured this out, by the way. I
Figured
figured
what
that
out.
out. This thing. The
Uh,
skip.
I assume. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I assume you're talking about the throttle skip, but the thing is, again, you have to bear in mind like there's roughly let's say a 10 seconds delay between what you're doing and what I'm seeing. So keep that in mind. All right. Now show me how it goes. All right.
Oh, that was a waste of a grenade that just died. That's my fault, missing head. And that failed.
Okay. So, the first things that come to my mind. One, radiating impact. Radiating impact is a 90-second cooldown. It is the strongest cooldown in your kit. It triggers as soon as you grab an execution. Bearing in mind, Minoris jumps count as executions when you parry them. Why am I talking about radiating impact? Because you basically had a singular shotgunner. I'll call it a shotgunner, but it's like, what's their name? Devour. And you grabbed the execution, thus triggering radiating impact when there was nothing around you. So you wasted a 90-second cooldown on nothing. Bearing in mind that cooldown it wipes entire packs. Like entire packs. It has I can't remember the number of targets it can hit, but it will put in execution any Majoris hit by it. So don't waste it. That's the first one. Second one, never forget your ammo count in your carbine. Like your ammo count in your carbine is virtually your HP bar. If you go into any situation and you instantly have to reload because you didn't reload earlier, you're very vulnerable. 3. When you're very vulnerable because you've made that mistake, remember you can switch to your secondary to play some quick ranged option and still have some contested HP effectively. Right? So you could have swapped to plasma pistol, for instance, to be able to play some quick stagger and HP as well.
I need to switch over to plasma pistol though because I'm not using that.
Yeah, it's a very good option. It's especially if you're running a bolt weapon on your main weapon, it's good practice. Also, quick thing, can you pause for a second? And it's more about your settings actually. Is there maybe an option for you to increase sensitivity slightly of aiming or something of the like? Because it does feel like your cursor is a bit slow at following enemies. and I think it might be so either Dead Zone would help, but I'm not sure Dead Zone is the best.
That's sensitivity to.
Yeah, it would be probably sensitivity.
Aim assist is on default.
So yeah, okay, yeah, it's aiming sensitivity on XY. Oh yeah, and I would maybe increase them a bit. I would maybe increase them a bit. Um,
Since I'm
the
not aimed in, should I these two?
Say again?
Since I'm not aiming in, should I increase these two as well?
So aiming is going to be when you aim down sight, and look is going to be when you're hip
Yeah.
firing, right? For carbine, you do want the look sensitivity to be increased, because carbine's main gameplay is going to be hip fire. Other weapons, you're going to be aiming down sight a lot more, but carbine really is a hip fire weapon. So I'd increase those a bit, see how it feels, because it does look a little sluggish when you're trying to follow them. That might be a bit.
I forgot.
That might be a bit. It's not bad, but you did forget about the radiating impact.
Yeah.
Instantly. Okay. Other lesson. Why are you executing stuff when you need neither the iframe or the armor? When fighting Minoris, throttle skip shoulder bash deals with them in the most efficient way possible. Killing a Majoris is always going to be more efficient though. Yeah, I will say running that bolt pistol, I probably should have said something earlier, but running that bolt pistol alongside carbine is kind of troll. Don't forget the crates behind you.
Behind me.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't turn away from a shotgunner like this.
I'm dead.
You probably are, yeah. So, what put you in a bad spot in the first place?
I don't know. I just got lost. Like, not lost as in that player. I mean, just lost as in general on what to do.
You lost a lot of HP against Minoris whilst running after a Majoris. That's what cost you the most. So, you can ignore Minoris to run after Majoris, but there's like a couple of things to consider. One, you're probably gonna have to constantly play for contested HP whilst you do it. So, if you're running after that Majoris, you want to get to shoot some bullets for every time you're getting your ass eaten, right? If you do that, you also want to make sure you kill the Majoris fairly quickly so you can get rid of the Minoris that are like following you. And so what kind of costs you a lot is you started running after the guy, and you changed your mind halfway to try and block them, and you mistimed your block, so you just like lost HP flat out, and let the Majora's create some more distance as well, when you could have just run him down. There was an extra thing I had in mind, I've forgotten what it is.
There's
The
my
rest,
plasma pistol as well.
yeah, that looks good to me. And you want the ammo variant, sorry, the fire rate variant.
Yeah, that's what that is. So now, yeah, that's the fire rate. I think. Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, then fire rate variant, yeah, that's what you would want. Yeah, perfect. You haven't had much melee combat other than that, to be honest. It's been mostly ranged Majoras, so there isn't much else to say on those. Actually, there is one thing about shotgunners. On Carbine, shotgunners, I'll quote one of our best tacticals. Trust in the headshots. You basically just, so long as you have 60% HP or more, you can run into a shotgunner and just hit headshots. You won't die, basically. If it's more than one shotgunner or if it's enraged, you can make it work, but like don't miss headshots. Is basically the thing, right? If you're gonna be playing shotgunners from range, then Carbine isn't what you're gonna be. Well, it isn't what you should be using for that option. You should rely on your plasma pistol if you're gonna be playing in them at mid range.
Right.
Also,
Sorry, go on.
sorry, say again.
What were you saying? Sorry.
No, I was saying if you're like when it comes to shotgunners, if you're gonna play them with Carbine, you need to play them at close range and make sure you hit your headshots. You can basically run at them. If it's a singular one or two, you can basically just like shoot in the head of one of them and it'll be enough.
I didn't need to do that. I just realized.
So, what you could have done is not wait 5 times, like 5 attacks before you combo the guy when you already had 2 block stacks. And
Yeah, I
you
just didn't
wasted
want to take
radiating as
damage.
well.
Panicking. I've lost this one. That's a loss. I know that for a fact.
What other weapons do you have on tack at this point?
I can check. I have this, but purple. I have this. I don't have that. I have this green. That one. Don't have this. I have this.
Hello, brothers.
Grab the bolt rifle. Grab the bolt rifle. Take the headshot damage, like headshot variant. Keep the same build.
That one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, bottom right corner. Wait, is it bottom right corner? No, the one that has that one. Headshot is the headshot times 2 multiplier. Yeah, that's right.
Hello.
Hey, brothers. How are you?
Hey there.
Good. How are you?
Are you guys doing PvE?
We're doing some quick coaching right now.
All right.
I'm basically helping Floki work on true soloing the game.
Going good. How about you?
I'm just leveling
Look into the chat. I've got Tracy Morgan. Hello, Ulfgar.
Hello. How's it going?
Good.
Going
Just
good.
coaching Floki somewhat.
Apologies if I go silent, by the way. It's just me concentrating. This is for the viewer and the you as well.
So the reason I
Gotcha.
want you on bolt rifle right now is because on carbine you do seem to be missing a lot of the headshots, but to be fair, you're on controller, I'm on mouse keyboard. And I do think the hip firing is probably a lot easier on mouse keyboard. Whereas on controller, I'm thinking the aim assist should help you get the headshots. So the bolt rifle could make a fair bit of sense. I want to see how it goes with that one instead.
Is it okay if I join you, or are you just one-on-one practicing with him?
I did it
I'm
again.
he's streaming and I'm coaching him basically.
Ah, that's what you're doing. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. In that case, I'm gonna get my wife a cookie real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. Okay, Floki, I'm really gonna start you to need thinking about like radiating impact. Like
I know,
you can't
'cause
be
that would've been
spending it
so useful,
on the
mate.
first enemy you meet. Like you're gonna need to be doing better than that.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Morgan. Thank you.
Okay. One, when you have a clear opening for a kill, why do you not go for your throttle skip shoulder bash?
Because I'm still learning how to do it efficiently.
Even if it's about the input not being clean, you know, I'd rather you go for the input, miss it, and just like kick them in the face, than just stand there awkwardly and parry way more than you need to. If that makes any
Got it.
sense. So you have to bear in mind, when true soloing, what's gonna kill you the most is taking ages to clear. And right now, you are taking ages to clear. So that means you're gonna get more extremists, you're gonna get more call for reinforcements, you're basically just gonna have to deal with a lot more shit. It's kinda normal, mind you. The first time I soloed Absolute, do you know how long it took me to get a successful mission through?
How
Took
long?
me 53 minutes. So, you can make it faster than that. It just ignore them. You don't need to kill everything. They will either follow, or you'll just, like, leave them there. You don't need to come back for 2 Minoris.
Right.
Goodness. My man would have stayed there, like, up until the end of times. Okay. This is a battle specs that you just did. Do you know why?
Where?
Right. Let me just watch you finish that fight. That's a nice throttle skip. So small thing on Radiating Impact. Radiating Impact triggers from wherever you were when you grab the execution. So if you reposition yourself just before you grab the exec, you can like reposition the detonation. You could have hit all the whip dudes with it and not just one.
Hello.
Okay, very good here. Not bad. Very good use of the iframes. That was clean. That was good. Okay. That's a good Allspecs. Just I like it a lot better. Hmm. Alright, so the reason I didn't like your first Allspecs is because you did it on
Yeah.
Majoris as you're
Yeah,
about
I
to
can see
walk
the
into a
chat.
terminus spot. And the thing is, you run vital data, you get cooldown back for using it on Extremis or above. So wasting it on full Majoris that you can wipe anyway with Radiating Impact by just playing well is kind of a problem. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
Also, your Radiating Impact will be back up soon. Oh no, you actually spent it on
Yep.
the last... You spent it on the first Zoan, I'm lying. It's probably like another 30 seconds.
I might lose this run again.
Okay, your clear speed is way too slow, which is why it's taking you ages.
I set up. Maybe. You know, I
Okay.
messed that up.
Let me just show you very quickly what clear speed. I'll run the same build as you, and I'll quickly share my stream. Oh yeah, wait, I need to go.
Probably
outside.
won't be able to watch at the same time as watching streaming.
You can't watch it on Discord.
My level Gracie, I'm level 25, Prestige 4, but I'm just terrible.
You can't watch it on Discord at the same time.
No.
Because
Maybe
it's also streamed to YouTube, if that's any help.
Yeah, I can try and see it on YouTube as well.
Give me a second. I mean, the link's in the media channel. Let me send that to you.
Right, I'll have a look.
So very quickly.
I'm just gonna
Uh,
mute really quick so I don't contaminate voice of a stream.
So realistically, like the main issues you've had so far are you're slow in your melee combat, you're slow at dispatching enemies as well a lot of the time, and then you got fucked over by Zoans, which is like, so the whole situation takes ages because it takes you a long time to kill those melee warriors for no real good reason, and it takes you then a long time to kill the Zoans for pretty good reasons. Honestly, Zoans are just annoying. Like, I'm not gonna blame you on the Zoans, but like basically, run forward.
Got it?
Once that's done, okay, range Majoris, you engage combat. Frag that because I don't know what that is.
Apologies for the delay here. I'm putting out the stream. It's very laggy. That's not you though, that's me. Yeah.
Alright, it's 2 down. Instantly throttle skip. Oh, I'm running the speedrun build. My build's off. I'm running less melee damage because I'm not running battle focus. You see, as soon as I get my 2 block stacks, I go on the offensive.
Yeah, your stream's really lagging for me because again, like I said, this is what I thought would happen.
Hmm.
But yeah, so as soon as I get my
As soon as you get your 2 block stacks, you play for the kill, basically. Like, as soon as you get them,
Got it.
you instantly throttle skip shoulder bash.
Right,
My man
let's see.
just got a stagger. Last Majoris always enrages, so if I were playing a bit more clean, I would have set this one low before. But he's a low threat Majoris, so it kind of doesn't matter. I can just finish him off
Yeah.
separately afterwards, right? This one's a bramble dude. If it were a shotgunner, I'd pay more attention to not lead a shotgunner as the last Majora's alive. Those are the crates I was mentioning in your run earlier, to my right.
I have to back off a bit because I can't really see what's going on because of how laggy it is. But
And basically, like, if you look at the difference, it's taken me maybe half the time it took you to reach the same point. And I'm missing a lot of shots. I've got radiating coming up. Oh, I fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked it up. I thought he would die on the last headshot. I lost some HP for no reason here.
I'll try the chainsaw thing, you know.
And then instantly, I fucked up the throttle skip. But again, you get your 2 block stacks, you go on the offensive. That's pretty much how it goes. The only time you don't is depending on your armor bar. Basically, if it's going to require you trading into people and getting chunked, and you're not going to get that chunk of HP back, then maybe you need to think about it. But other than that, you should always play through a throttle skip, shoulder bash on 2 block stacks. Kind effects. I'll quickly try and showcase an extremist and how you're supposed to play them. So Zerwin. Normally there's another one coming as well. No other extremists? That's kind of surprising. Yeah. Full skip, shoulder bash, out. Yeah, the reason I'm kiting this like this is because I don't want to have the Zoan and the Ravna in the same line as the Carney. Right, and now I've dealt with that guy. And you see I held all specs for the Ravna so that I would make sure the Ravna gives me my cooldown back, basically. All specs, again, gives me cooldown back if I use it on something that is an extremist or above.
Yep.
You'll see every single time I lose some HP, I try to get it back by shooting something in the head. Alright, now we get our Zoan, isolated. How does that hit me? And there we go. And the wave's pretty much cleared, and now it's a 1v1 against the Carnifex. That's basically how I would play this sequence. And so, again, as soon as you get your 2 block stacks, play aggressive. You can even play, especially with the build you have, you can play more aggressive than me in melee, because you have battle focus. Landing a parry debuffs them. I forgot to change my perks. I run precise calibration, so I do more damage when I all-spec something, but I don't have all-specs on parry. All specs, like, it takes a bit of time to know when to use all specs and when not to. There's times where you want to all specs in a very, like, free way, where you just, like, see something that looks worth all specs and you just all specs. And then there's a lot of all specs that are going to be more about, actually, I need to hold all specs because I'm going to get an extremist spawn or I'm going to get a terminus spawn, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I see.
Alright, let me just go back.
I did feel like I cleared faster there.
Hey, Valley.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi there. Let me go back to your stream.
I just failed again, but I feel like I cleared faster.
I mean, speed of clear is one of the most important things in true solo. The faster you are, the better. You're slow, you're basically sentencing yourself to death.
Yeah, I see.
Because the longer that you're on the map, the more shit spawns, which means the more shit you have to deal with, which means the more damage you can take.
Yes, someone has heard me before, and has known it before as well, to be fair. You were already aware of that before we met, Hodia.
Like I said, I used to play Vermintide and Darktide a lot, so get through the ship, please.
I did not play enough Vermintide.
So show me how it goes, Floki. For the record, like to those who might not have heard, like the runs are being streamed respectively to Twitch and to YouTube. So keep it orderly, lads.
No cussing.
I mean, you know me. I once started a stream by saying fuck, you know. Wait, shit, sorry, Floki.
Do it again.
Nice.
Point remains.
You gotta get that YouTube money.
Listen, I'm not in
That's-
the game for the money.
That's sweet. Negative $2. Kidding.
Alright, now that I don't know if it was intentional, but that was a good radiating impact. And then you kinda pooped yourself.
Yeah.
Bro, what? You played well and then just completely fumbled the most unfumbleable situation.
That sounds
don't
about
know.
right.
So the thing is, you'd already spent radiating impact, right? You have a hold
Yeah.
of Minoris on you, which are gonna die to synaptic shock. Grabbing an exec here isn't terrible, you know? Like, yeah, sure, you're spending 3-4 seconds doing an exec, but you're also not taking any damage from the 1200 Minoris that are shooting up your ass. And, I mean, you're clearing them at the same time because they'll die to the synaptic shock. So, it's not like you were gonna spend radiating on it either.
I don't know how I managed to fumble, but yet again.
I mean, it's okay. You'll fumble a lot of them. Think of it that way. Like, you're not fumbling, you're learning.
Yeah.
Fumbling is like when Muffin, Marco, and I vape on wave 25. That's fumbling. Because we have, like, hundreds of hours on this game and we shouldn't be fucking that up. You fucking it up is perfectly reasonable because you're learning the game. So it's not a fumble. Don't see it that way. Though that specific kill on that incapacitated Majoris, yeah, kind of like that. I'm pretty sure you could have pressed execute and won. I'm pretty sure that was within your means. Think of it that way. Executes you only grab when you need the iframes, or no, actually let me rephrase. When there's a real benefit to grabbing the execution, right?
Yeah.
So here, the real benefit would have been you're safely killing 15 Minoris, or at least putting a lot of them in incap, by just pressing exec. That would have been the benefit of this situation, right? And it's not like there's another Majoris that can call for reinforcement whilst you're stuck in animation or anything. That guy's alone. Because what happened is, he got out of incap because some Minoris, because you decided to finish him off with plasma pistol, and some Minoris went, get down, Mr. President. And then he called for reinforcement, and he cancelled him, so he enraged, so he got his whole HP bar. Like, he got it all back. It's kind of tragic. It's as bad as it could go, realistically. Okay, remember, you can, like, the AoE starts from wherever you are. So, this situation, which you handled really well, could have been avoided by just moving a bit before triggering the radiating impact. You could have wiped the two Majoris at the same time, right? Okay, you can't go about disrespecting the Minoris that much. If you see the Majoris have decided to not play the game, which they will regularly, you need to, like, answer the Minoris. The best way of doing that, honestly, is just a throttle skip shoulder bash. Even if you only have one block stack, it fucks the Minoris off, and you get to, like, not die. And if you get the funny animation of you charging your hit, it's probably because you've held your throttle skip shoulder bash input too much.
Yep.
So, do you
Like
remember
that.
when I was telling you that also perfect dodges for CHP? I just saw you like eat like 16 whips when you could have just like dodged for a perfect dodge. At least what I'm seeing is better. Like, I'm happier with what I'm seeing. Okay, throttle skip shoulder bash. Yes! Oh, yes, baby! Oh, that's gorgeous. Now that's what you want to see. That's how you play the game.
What happened?
I died.
Nice.
Wait,
You'll
you
see,
died and he's cheering.
No, because there's delay on the stream. I just saw, like, I'm cheering because I saw him throttle skip into 2 melee warriors and, like, put them both to incap. That's why I was cheering.
Such
He
a
did-
good timing.
He did
It's
go
like,
down
"Ah."
10 seconds later, which with the delay, you know, kind of. But that's better. Can you tell already that it was a better attempt?
Yeah. And I still died at the same area, but it felt better.
I mean, it was cleaner. It was cleaner. You lost again 50% of your HP to the Minoris. So this is a situation that happens kind of a lot, and it's super annoying when that happens. But the whip dudes will kind of just like sit there and do fuck all. When that happens, the Minoris will take over and attack. So you want to either land your block on the Minoris or throttle skip shoulder bash into them to trade your HP back up.
Yeah.
And do that once or twice, and usually the Majoris will like start playing the game again. Sometimes as an alternative, you can also just like plasma pistol the ground next to them, and it cleaves the Minoris. It's decent on CHP, and it might get them to react as well. It's an alternative you can use.
That sucked for me. So I'm playing heavy right now, and I have the perk where like, oh yeah, your Iron Hail does damage in 5 meters. And so I turn it on. Guess what's right in front of me? A barrel.
It doesn't trigger on barrels.
Does it? I didn't shoot. Maybe I shot accidentally. I'm pretty sure it does at least.
Like,
I
are you
pressed it
talking?
and I immediately
Are you
took
talking the
damage.
perk? Just the perk that makes it so your Iron Halo does damage?
Within like 5 meters of you or something. Yeah.
It doesn't. Yeah, the signature perk top corner, right?
Yes, I think so.
Ah, that was gorgeous. Sorry. Yeah, that perk does not trigger barrels.
Maybe I shot that 'cause I
The
pressed
perk
Q
of
and it
Halo
immediately went
expiring
off.
does, I think, though. Actually, I'm not even sure about the Halo expiring one. Oh, that was so much cleaner. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, no. No, not, not again. Okay, quick tip. When you leave a Majoris
Yep.
in incap and you want to kill them quickly, just melee them once and you'll get a gun strike on their dead body.
Oh, right. I did not know that.
Okay, I'm watching something really clean so far. And you forgot that, yeah, you didn't check your ammo count. Okay, not bad. No. Oh no. Oh, yeah. Okay, honestly, a lot better. You're learning quickly. That's very, very good. Yes. When you see a couple of little shits that are just like being annoying, feel free to just like frag them. Even if there's just 2 of them, I just frag them, honestly. Sometimes it's like a can't be asked situation.
Yep.
check the relic spot. Maybe you don't know where the relic spot is.
Past a tree.
I
I end up.
I'll probably need to teach you relic spots then. Wait, how did you leave that guy alive? What?
I didn't know he was there.
Huh? Oh wow.
That was a waste. I'm not scuffing this. Yep, I'm dead.
Oh. I see where you said something was a waste.
Yes.
And then you missed a couple of shots on the shotgunner.
Yep.
I mean, overall, a ton better. That was a ton better already. Like gameplay wise, I liked it a lot. You managed to get your throttle skips in melee a lot quicker, a lot more efficiently. When you like, it's funny because I told you how to handle the Minoris with the Majoris situation. And it's literally the first situation you encounter. Again, you play it well. You realize you're gonna get chunked, so you play through the throttle skip shoulder bash. The Majoris then starts playing. You react really quickly. Trade super well into it. The radiating was good. Just the finishing the Majoris off part was a bit like slow, but that was still very good. Honestly, like that was a lot better. That was a lot better.
But Carbine with what?
I mean, the thing about Carbine is, again, like your hip firing needs to be on point with Carbine if you're gonna have the mileage out of the weapon.
It's not going to improve if I don't practice with it.
That is true. That is true. Like I said, I think the increasing the sensitivity is like kind of the good call in this state, just because of it did look sluggish looking at your gameplay. So I think that should help a fair bit.
Yeah, so increase it more, you think?
Say again?
I can increase it some more.
No, I think
can
at this
increase it
point
some more.
it's more about you getting in the practice with it. First I get used to it. Like I'm not sure like sending the sensitivity off the charts is the answer either. Just like having increased it is already a good thing, I think. The other thing that Hipfire does nicely for you is you don't get the zoom in effect that kind of reduces your field of view.
That was probably a waste. They were not close enough.
Okay, so as I said, when it comes, so what you could have done there with that radiating impact, you could have double rolled towards them, right? And then turned around, grabbed the exec. And that would have triggered a radiating impact from your position next to them and wiped the whole pack. You need to not panic parry as well. Like, it's not the first time I see you just, like, panic parry, and you want to really make sure you parry on reaction to seeing stuff. Not just blindly and hoping for the best. Damn it. Streams cut out for me. Not sure if it's my internet. Oh yeah, it is my internet messing up. Why is my internet messing up? What the fuck? Huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm not too sure. My internet's fucking up. My upload speeds are currently like absolute garbage. Why is it getting throttled like this?
There we go, that's better. There we go, that's better. So this is a scuffed run there.
And I'm having.
So this is a scuffed run there.
And I'm having a small technical issue that I'm hoping goes away quickly. Small technical issue that I'm hoping goes away quickly. That's the kind of. Yeah, my internet's kind of just choking on itself, man.
Oh, I almost got him. That was a scuffed run.
Okay,
That was a scuffed run.
okay, technical issues. Yeah, no, I was still unresolved. I was gonna say I resolved because you're back on, but no.